recap.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, I'm Karlee.
Hi, I'm Cassie, and this is our collab channel, The Surrogate Sisters. We each have our separate vlogging channel, and the links will be down below. And for our first video, we're gonna talk about something that we do, and we want to know if you guys do it too. And we've had friends tell us that we're not crazy for doing it, but you guys can kind of tell us. Louder?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta talk louder. But when we kind of like a guy or have a crush, we give them a nickname, but it's not just a nickname, it's a fruit name. I, for example, have liked a guy named Apple and Cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Because it was cherry tree because he was tall.
Oh yeah, he was tall, so he was a cherry
And
tree.
he had a red face, so.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Now, Karlee, what was your
And you had kiwi.
How did I forget Kiwi? His beautiful blue eyes.
Okay, every time he would walk by, we'd scream it. It would.
And with Apple, Apple knew.
Not so much as Apple.
I
though.
think
No.
Apple knew.
Yeah,
Especially
Apple.
because he went by Simba too.
Apple knew.
Oh yeah, he went by Simba. Oh my god.
Do you remember the
They all
light
do.
shined on him and it was a glorious moment?
Stinger baby.
Anyway,
No, you can't mention that.
my first fruit was banana. His name was Banana because he was like tall and,
And
kind of
tan.
tan. And then I switched over to animals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
you
deviated
did,
from the
yeah.
path.
And his name was Gecko because he worked at a certain supermarket that
It has
like,
green shirts.
Yeah, they have green shirts and everything.
He was a bag boy and.
He is a bad boy.
She has a thing for bag boys. And Brooke has too many to name, so you
I
can
have
only
too
pick a
many.
few.
So I'm only gonna go with
Pick the important
raspberry.
ones. Raspberry.
Was that
Raspberry.
PB&J?
No,
No.
those were two different
That
ones.
was the
Remember
band guy.
PB&J? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, they get confusing after a
The
while.
butt was the different guy. The butt was the other. Okay, no.
Oh yeah, that was the other guy.
That was the one that
Remember,
we didn't
found
have a
the
fruit
penny
name for.
off, but it was a girl.
Okay,
see.
go on.
So there was raspberry, orange.
Dude, you can't forget PB&J. Your first. He wasn't even a fruit.
No,
Yeah,
well,
why
we
did
called
they call
him
it a
PB&J
sandwich?
because we thought his name
Was PJ?
was PJ, so we're like, oh, PB&J, and then it turns out that it wasn't PJ, so it was weird, but we kept it.
Points for counting? Points for counting.
Points for trying? Is that what you're
I mispronounce phrases. So yeah.
trying to say? Organ dealer.
How do you turn off the umbrella?
Yeah, I can't think of any of them.
That's surprising. Brooke exhausted all of the fruit names, so we had to like switch to creative. Like she went to Gecko.
Gecko, yeah.
And like we've told people about it, and they're like, oh, that's not weird. We do it, but we don't do fruit names.
Oh, I remember.
Nancy, our friend, she actually did vegetable names.
Yeah. So I mean, at least we're in the food.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
close. We're similar.
That's probably really weird though. I don't think other people do this.
I think other people like
Yeah.
nickname because I mean,
I think they nickname it's just not fruit.
Not
Why didn't we
food.
start with fruit?
I don't know. I mean, this was like a freshman thing because
Yeah.
this was our last day of high school, which is kind of scary. But
Yeah.
I know like this one guy, like we went to this party and he was pretty hot, but he was kind of like emo, so we nicknamed him the emo kid
Oh
from
my
the party.
gosh.
I'm sorry.
You know, it's not really a nickname.
But
That's
I
just
mean-
sort of a description.
Yeah, but I think that's how like most nicknames are. It's like, oh, the coffee guy, like
Target boy.
Oh, Target boy.
Target boy. How did I forget?
Peter Pan, although that's technically not
I
our
still
nickname.
haven't met Peter Pan.
You all need to
though.
meet Peter Pan. Although
Peter
Peter Pan
Pan,
apparently
that's
is kind
my
of a
favorite.
not good person. But
Yeah.
Neither is Art Boy either. Apparently he's
I know.
yeah.
Really?
He's
He's
good.
good.
But I can't
like,
say it.
See, this
girl
is
or
like.
something. I thought that was stuffed animal, and then it moved, and
Oh god,
I
we're
thought
so
she was
editing my laugh out.
I thought she was trying to pick up a stuffed animal, and then all of a sudden it started to move and growl, and I like panicked.
She has a bark collar on. She's in the best of moods right now.
She's like, save me. I feel like my glasses are really dirty right now. I'm sorry if you see smudges.
I don't think they can see the smudges on your glass. I can't see them, so if they can't see them.
Well, I feel like they can see my smudges.
So, it's our last day of high school.
Yeah.
We just came from our drama banquet that we did for 3 years.
Yeah.
Except we weren't actually on the stage, we were behind scenes and did crew.
Which still is, which is just as important because
It's super important, but they kind of have to get used to it being like a thankless job, but it's so worth it. It's like very
You have to get
validating.
used to the actors not appreciating
Sweaty socks!
anything.
The amount
Sweaty socks.
Sweaty clothes,
backs.
Sweaty backs.
Don't forget the sweaty backs. You
Mics.
still have to like put your hand up their shirt to put the mic on, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Or
The
having
tripping
to try
backstage, random bruising, so much random
to
bruises.
tripping over stairs and falling
Shit,
and
there
like
was just
cutting
giant-
your leg. Yeah.
There was this giant thud, and I looked over at Karlee, and I'm like, I bet someone just what's it called, tripped, and she comes limping back. I'm like, nailed it.
I
Called it,
fell.
nailed
In
it.
the middle of a show. In the middle of a show.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I don't know how I went from boys to the play.
At least it was like our last day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
What were you
oh.
saying?
Mango.
Mango. Who was Mango?
Bow tie.
Mango bow tie.
Mango is Michael.
Don't.
No
They
one's gonna.
don't know who Michael
There are
is.
so many Michaels, millions of Michaels. He was so cute, and his floppy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair was nice. I liked when he went floppy. Cause he used to like.
I like when it went floppy. Brooke, are we sure we're talking about his hair?
It's sort of
At
like
least
the
it had
thing
one
you other
penis.
night.
Oh no. I meant to say one penis joke, but the joke part didn't come out.
So the other night, we went to dinner.
No, don't share that.
You should
with
just
us.
I'm gonna
upload
share it.
bloopers from trying to make our first video.
I'm gonna
That
share
would be
this
funny.
story, and they're all gonna hear it. The other night we went to dinner, and I was me, her, my parents, and my little brother. My little brother was getting like the bouncy balls from the vending machine, and he came back and he was like playing with them or whatever. And our food got to the table, and she looks over at him and she goes, "Okay, eat your food now. You can play with your balls later." And my mom looks at her, and they both just stop and just break out laughing.
And
then she goes on to
explain it
tell
to
my
her.
father, and Cassie told me, and then we were all sitting there laughing, and Sean was very confused.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the dirty jokes in like Shrek and all those old
Yes.
movies? Yeah.
Oh my god, and Beauty and the Beast, because that's the play we just did. Rather like my thighs. And then, Extend the Family Tree with Me. Oh my god. It's like,
What other ones? Lumiere and Babette.
oh my god, Lumiere.
They're just.
Oh my bad.
Mm.
So do you
Please
guys...
edit that face out.
No, if they have to hear my snorts, they shall see your face.
You should just upload the bloopers.
I
think
will.
That would
Yeah.
be funny.
I think I will.
Like just bloopers.
Just
not even a
bloopers,
video.
yeah.
Just our
Yeah.
bloopers.
Like, oh, this is a failed attempt.
There's gonna be a lot of
A
those.
lot of bloopers. I hope you guys are prepared.
Just in this one video, there's
The
gonna
whole
be
video
like.
is bloopers.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Or the actual video I bet is gonna be like 5 minutes long, and the rest are gonna be bloopers.
Yes. I'll just put like bloopers and then bloop 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 bloop. I'm sorry for that noise. So I think this is it. Was this our first video? Because I think we're done.
Are we done? Are we good?
I think we
I
just
don't
made our
know.
first video. I have to edit this.
It's really bad, but
It's
You know
horrible.
what? Who cares?
We'll get better.
This is our first one.
We're learning.
We've been saying we're gonna do this since like this whole entire year, and then every time we say we're gonna do it, we don't. So I am putting my foot down, and we are doing this thing. And random pointing. I always do that. That's how I'm gonna end it.
That's what we're gonna do. Just all of us like this.